I think this Yawasu thing is working. And another thing about me is no matter how hard it might look like, so far it is making me money and it is legit. We died there. So, despite the new reality of my own Lagos, every holiday, I still went back there to hog bread. And it's the same routine. It's the same routine till I got to SS2. And I was about going to SS3, and the reality dawned on me that, hey, Homo, you won't be able to pay your WAECO. What do I do? Each time I come back, I'm always doing those mini jobs. I never left them. Sure, I don't want competitor. You understand? I made up my mind. And I don't know how to put financial pressure on people. Be it my parents, my siblings, my friends. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to request for money, borrow me money or give me. I don't know how to do it. I am that proud. I don't know. I will go and work. So I don't mind any job. So far it is legit. It was time for WAEC. And hey, you know when you see the reality, there is no need for you to start deceiving yourself and saying that, you have to, as you're praying to God, you have to also work towards it. This is what I mean. Don't just pray as if you won't work and work as if you won't pray, as if you've not even prayed at all. I learned that in a very, very hard way. I learned that because my dad is a very, very devoted Christian, a prayerful person. We never stopped praying every midnight. But he wasn't looking beyond his current means. You understand? He wasn't thinking towards looking for other streams of income. So I told myself, I said, it's better I drop out of school. Don't let me embarrass myself. And when the time comes, they will start saying, you've not paid. When do you want to pay your... And I ate embarrassment. So I told them at home, I said, let me go to Yawasu. I will table my situation to her. That if she could just allow me to work for a year, then I would go to lesson. You are the designer of your own destiny, your own life. And let me remind you that you should take away that entitlement mentality. Nobody, not even your parents, nobody owes you a dime. Make your life work. Make it work. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's a straight path. It's going to be hard. But you have to be dogged. You have to face the reality. You understand what I'm saying? So they granted me the permission. Do they even have option? At least, so, yes, now. So I went to Lagos. I knelt down before Yawasu. I said, Mommy, mo dupe gbogbo re te n se fún mi. Ojú ọmọ ni ti yin, be se mú mi lọ́mọ mo dupe. Mommy, I am grateful. I am thankful. But I have a request. Let me work for you for a year. If I stay in Offa, just like Esther did, you understand? Staying in one condition, you are not seeing any progress. You have to move ahead. Move out of your comfort zone. Move out. Move out. And look for a solution. So I told her, I said, okay, if I could just work for a year, that way, my money would be enough to pay for my WAEC. To pay for my WAEC. And she said, you know, I am not educated. How are we going to do all these things now? I said, maybe we have people that are educated around. Let's go. She's going to help. So she agreed. I was very excited. But I was skeptical. Because people can be funny. Do you understand now? Especially when they know that you are helpless. When they know they can take advantage of you. But I was open. And let me also remind you, the kind of job I was doing with Yawasiu. It is 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. Let me repeat again. We would wake up 4 a.m. early in the morning, and we are going to bed by 1 p.m. Mondays to Sundays. No jam, no break. And another thing is that from Monday to Saturdays, you have no right at all to eat any other food except for the food we are selling, which is bread and butter, bread and beans. She will tell us, I never took it personal. Because at least, bread is a luxury show. Bread, I never took it personal. I was eating it with joy. And when I get home, they will say, you look choppy. You look choppy. You look choppy. Then we look forward to Sundays, because on Sundays, she cooks. She either cooks rice or she makes swallow. So we are always excited. She would buy fish from Egon. Then we'll eat. There is no time to go to church. But remember, there is this church very close to our house, and they usually have vigil. When we come back, and at some point, after hawking, there are different junctions we take bread to. After we are done hawking, we'll now take you to that junction. That is where we are going to stay till 12:30 a.m. before you now start going back home. You are done for the day. Then you sleep on the mat. And the place, God helping you, that rain falls. So she agreed. On Friday night, when I'm back, 1 a.m., they would have started the vigil. I would just quickly go. We'll pray and dance and dance. By 4 a.m., I have to leave very early. Go back to the house so that I can quickly take a shower, then we can start another day. She agreed, and after a year, I told her that it's getting closer to the time we are going to write the WAEC, that I think I should enroll for lessons so that I can freshen up my memory. And she said, okay, no problem. Then she called on someone afar. Then he started tutoring me. I would go there, take some lessons. And I wrote the WAEC in Lagos. I did not bother to go back to Akura State. I wrote the exam in Lagos, and when the results came out, I cleared my paper once. Then suddenly, I don't have option, my brother. Hey, 5 a.m. to 1 a.m., 4 a.m. to 1, I don't have option. I don't. So I got a call from home one day. They told me that my dad is sick. While growing up, I never heard him say things like, oh, I'm having a headache or I'm having a running stomach. Not even once. So I knew that it must be serious for them to look for a way to call me. I told Yawasiu, I said, let me go home. She said, really? I said, yes, I have to go. So I went home. I saw him. They said, we've taken him to the hospital, but you know we don't have money, so we had to bring him back home. I said, okay, no problem. I'll handle it. I'll take care of him. My elder sister already finished her NCE. It was through a family friend and a church member that assisted, that sponsored her to school. By name, Barrister Ayo Padokun. He doesn't like people mentioning his name. He doesn't like people saying things he has done. But he does not have option. For my own case, so he does not have option. He sponsored my elder sister to school. My elder sister, she has this bossy body, you know. Though we grew up together, but so auntie mi ò gbàyà. So she has this friend, and she has many friends. Me, I don't have any friend. She has many friends. So there is this friend, Auntie Blessing. They are okay. They have a 3-bedroom flat. We stayed in Face Me and Slap You, you know. They stayed in 3-bedroom flats, and my sister would go there. At some point, she wasn't even coming home again, you know. She did chop life. So, I loved my dad. The sacrifices he made. Let me also remind you, he had just one hand. When he was young, his left hand was cut off. So he had just one hand. At some point, he remarried, but the marriage failed again. The marriage produced a young girl, very, very lovely girl. I love that girl. Her name is Yemisi. I call her my baby. She is so dear to me. The woman left. The reason why they separated was because the woman was maltreating us. And my father couldn't take it. He said, I married you so that you could assist me in taking care of these children. I can't take it. I can't. So she left. When they told me he was sick, I said, I have to go home. I have to go home. I'm going to rough it. I'll be fine. So I was there. Then my younger brother, he was beginning to behave somehow. You know, when a young guy does not see anybody to handle him properly, you know. I just told him, I said, you know what? The wahala of this amazing man is enough for me. I have the strength to beat him anyway, but at some point I said, I can't take it any longer. You are going to Lagos today. He thought I was joking. I said, go inside and pack your things. You are going to Lagos today. And I took him to Lagos. I don't have transport fare to take him to Lagos. I only have transport fare that could take one person to. So I carried him on my laps. I took him to Lagos. Then I came back. I started facing him. He couldn't do anything on his own again. Then he was dying. He was dying.